This week, I want to talk to you a little bit about St. Paul's letter to the Philippians because he challenges us to take to prayer and to petition before the Lord whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just. You know, I've often found myself as the master of miscommunication in my ministry. Sometimes it's just overwhelmed. Sometimes I'm just not able to communicate what I hear in my heart. Sometimes, candidly, I think I've communicated as clearly as I can, but maybe it's not as clear as I think it is. There might be somebody in your life that you've communicated with or spoken to or has spoken to you, and somewhere along the line you begin to doubt that relationship. They may not be the best at communicating, or they may not understand really how they come across in their wording, but they may feel like they're communicating, and it's coming from a place of truth, honesty, and purity as directed to you. But you may not believe it, and you may cast doubt or suspicion on that person simply because maybe there's a wound or a struggle in your own life, or there was a past relationship that reminded you of this. What ends up happening is we stop being in that moment of prayer and petition. And as the last line of the second reading says, it says, then the God of peace will be with you. What happens is then there's a lot of doubt and suspicion. You and I, when we communicate, we want to try to do so in honesty, purity, and truth. But also we have to understand that we want to understand where people are coming from, and to pray that that's where they are coming from in their communication with us. But my point this week is there somebody in your life for whom you've doubted this? Somebody in your life for whom you said, oh, they're not coming from honesty, truth, and purity. Even though that person may be a very significant person in your life. A friend, a person who prays, a person who is relatively consistent in their Christian walk. But you go to a place of doubt. Sometimes our response is isolation. Sometimes our response is control. But that's not healthy. So this week, pray, Lord, is there somebody in my heart? And then I want you to lift that person up and try to let things go. Try not to hold on to them. Because God doesn't want suspicion and doubt. He wants honesty, truth, and purity. And then the God of peace comes into that relationship. Remember, it's more than a sermon. It's more than a thought. It's the reality of the peace of Jesus Christ. Have a holy week, folks. God bless you.